specific. Any small square should be okay.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. So I think we can start now.
Ashwin, you can make me host.
Okay. Yeah, right. I think we are good to go now. So let me start sharing the screen. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to this session. Everyone, please be on mute. Right. So welcome to this talk as part of Science Week. And we have been observing Science Week for the whole of last week, and today will be the final session. Today we will be doing some math. What we will see today is the magic of math through paper folding. I'm Ashwin Guha. So I am a maths teacher, and I talk about math to anyone who will listen. And I hope you're all interested in listening to some maths today. Okay. So every session that we do with students, we give the students some rights. You have the right to be wrong. That is, during this session, we will be having a lot of interaction. We'll be doing a lot of activities. I will be giving you some challenges, some puzzles, and so on. So if for a challenge or for a question, you don't know the answer, that is okay. You don't have to be afraid whether your answer is correct or not. You always have the right to be wrong. So we will all work together to figure out what the right answer is. But whatever answer you have, you don't have to worry whether it is right or wrong. So you always have the right to be wrong. And you have the right to be you. That is, you can just share whatever answer that you feel is right. You don't have to worry about what your friends or others are saying. For any question, whatever you think is the right answer, you can just share that. And you have the right to have some fun. So today, our aim will be to learn some math also, but mostly our aim is going to be just to have fun. So because there are lots of us going to be participating in this session, we will need some ground rules. First, keep yourself muted because there are many participants and many more will soon join us. So it will be very chaotic if all of us talk at the same time. So keep yourself on mute and keep your video on. So today we are going to do some paper folding activities, and it's important that I'm able to see your videos because otherwise I will not be able to guide you through the session. So as far as possible, try to keep your video on, and you always have the right to ask questions. So in case you don't understand something you want me to repeat, you can just use the raise hand option. So you'll be familiar with Zoom, I hope. There is a raise hand option. So once you raise hand, we will come to you and we'll ask you what your query is. In addition to me, Shravan is also here. So Shravan is my friend. He also works with me in C2 Sapling Education, and he will be moderating the session also. So there will be many of us here, and when all of you raise your hand at the same time, it will be difficult to reach out to all of you at the same time. So you'll have to be a little patient. We'll come to you one by one. And in this session, there is going to be a lot of interaction. So you can always participate on chat, or there will be some polling or polls also. It's okay if you want to speak up. Just keep your hand raised and we will come to you, and then we will ask you to unmute and then you can speak. If you just automatically start speaking, it will become very confusing for all of us. So these are some of the rules for today's session. And here are the materials we will need for today. A few A4 sheets, some scissors, a scale or a ruler if you have, and some sketch pens, something to write, something that will be visible, and some color pencils also. So in case you don't have these materials, I'll just give you 1 or 2 minutes. Quickly go and get them, and we will start with the activities after that.
Sir, what are we making now?
Yes, I will tell you. Just be a little patient. We will find out in like 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I hope you all have the materials ready. Right. What I will need all of you is to make a small square like this. So some of the participants who joined a little early, they will have the squares ready. So I can see Sai Harshita has got it ready, Kirti has got it ready. Others who joined just now, just make some 3 or 4, I guess, 3 or 4 small squares like this. So you can just take one big square and cut it into 4 small squares. Just keep these small squares ready, and I'll tell you what the activity is going to be. So once you have these squares, just put squares ready on the chat box so that I'll know how many of you are ready, and then we will go ahead with the activity.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, I was just little distracted. Sir, please tell the material again.
You just need some A4 sheets, that's all. Okay. To start with, just make a few, some 3 or 4 squares like this.
Then we have to make how many squares?
4.
Sir, means 1 square from 1 sheet.
You can make many of these squares from one big sheet. You can make like 6 or 7, I would say. So just keep 4 of these small squares ready.
Sir, is it there any measurement of the squares?
No, it's any small square would be okay. Around 8 centimeters height.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So I can see a few of you are ready. Yeah, Mishika. Yeah, if you have origami sheets, you can use that also. Anything is okay. So I can see some of you are ready, but I'll just give a little time for everyone to catch up. And yeah, as far as possible, keep your videos on so that I'll be able to see what shapes you will be making. Okay. So we will go with the first activity. Let me spotlight myself so that you will all be able to see me better. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to keep this square, right? Now I am going to fold this square into half. I'm going to fold it into half like this. Okay. So after folding into half, now I am going to make some cut to this. Now I have made some cut and I made this one, right? I just folded a square into half and I folded and I made some cuts and I have this shape. Now if I open it, what do you think I will get? You can put your answer in chat. Will I get 11? Will I get some number or some different shape? What do you think I will get? You can just put your answer on chat. And some of you will be following us on YouTube.
Arrow.
Yeah. Those who are following on YouTube, you can put your option in the YouTube chat as well. Okay.
Sir,
so,
we got a shape of a house.
Okay, I'm getting very interesting responses. I am getting an arrow, I'm getting a house, I'm getting some letter alphabet also. Okay. So we will see what I get. I get this.
There is an M.
Yeah, you could say it's an M. Yeah, it's not a perfect M. With a little bit of cut like this, it will become an M. Yeah. So now I have made it into a perfect M.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I will give you all another challenge.
So
You
Ashwin,
all have to take.
someone is saying W.
Oh, someone has also got a W. Yes. If you are holding this upside down, it becomes a W.
Say also as have an arrow.
Arrow. I would say this would be the back part of an arrow. So someone is able to make an arrow. That's actually very interesting, right? So I will give this challenge to all of you. You take this square and cut it in some way so that you get this shape when you fold it. But when you open it, it should be an arrow. So how many of you are able to make the arrow? Then you open it. I got the letter M, but you should open it to get the arrow. So those who are able to get the arrow, show me the arrow, and
They got the arrow.
yeah, I will spotlight each one of you. So
I also got the arrow. When you make the M, I accidentally cut it from other side, and I got arrow.
okay, so let me spotlight some of you.
Sir,
I can see Sai Harshita has got an arrow. Very nice, Harshita.
Thank you, sir.
Then who else? Aishani, am I saying your name correct? Aishani?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, am I pronouncing your name properly?
Sir, I have got one. Yes, sir. This is an arrow.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I hope everyone can also see this. Yeah, very nice, Aishani. So I have a question for all of you. We all got the same half shape, right? Yeah. So you all had the same this half shape to start with. But when I open it, it's coming out to be an M. But when someone else is opening it, they are getting an arrow. Why is that happening?
Sir, I am to
Raise
getting
your
an
hand.
arrow.
Just raise your hand and I'll come to you one by one.
Opposite sides.
Yeah. Wait. Everyone be on mute. Just raise your hand. I'll come to you all one by one.
Sir, I too getting an arrow.
Yeah, okay. Monica, that's nice. Right. So I will ask Bhagat. Bhagat Kaivalya, can you unmute and explain why some people are getting arrow, some people are getting an M?
Sir, because some people are cutting it from open side and some are closing from closed side. If we cut it from the closed side, we will get M shape, and if we cut it from the open side, we will get an arrow.
Yeah. Very nicely explained, Bhagat. So from the same square, by cutting it on two different sides, that is, you fold the square, and those who cut on the side where closer to the fold will get this M. Those who cut on the opposite side, that is the open end, will get an arrow. Okay, so that was just an introductory challenge for you. Now is the real challenge. You need to take a small square like this. So just any one of the small sheets of square, fold it into half, and now you can cut it in whatever way you want. You have full freedom. But when I open it, I should get the letter T. So that is the challenge for you. So I have a square, I'm folding it into half. Now I'm going to cut somewhere. I'm going to cut in some way, but when I open it, I should get the alphabet T. So everyone, there is no need to hurry. Take some time, think about it, experiment. You don't have to get the right answer in the first attempt. You can take some time, experiment with different folds, different cuts. But the final challenge is you should show me the capital letter T. So some of you, yeah. So some of you, if you have already solved it, I will give you other letters. So this is.
Sir, I have got it, please.
Okay. So those who have got it, just be on mute. Just be a little patient. Others, you keep trying. Yeah. So I can see some. I mean, I can hear some background noise. So just make sure that you're on mute so that everyone will be able to communicate properly. So just give me a little bit of time. Just give me a minute.
Sir,
Sir,
I
make
got
it Z.
T.
Sir, make it how to make it Z.
Wait, Z we will come later. Meanwhile, those who have finished with the T, try to do the other letters. So for C, you might have to fold the square horizontally like this. For O, D, you figure out how you want to fold. Basically, you should fold the square, make some cut, but when you open it, you should get these alphabets. You should get the letter T, the letter C, the letter L, and so on. So I
Sir?
will leave this on. Yes.
Sir, we have to repeat the T.
No, you just have to make the T once. You can, those who have finished with the letter T, you can try with other letters.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I also need to make all these letters, right? So I will at least try to make the T. So give me some time. So whichever letter you are able to finish, once you finish, you just put it on chat so that I can see who is able to make which letter. And yeah, those who are able to get all these letters, very good. If you are not able to get, that's okay. You can just take a little bit of time. So that there is no need to hurry. This is not a competition or an exam. So you can take your time, try with different cuts and see how many letters you can make. Okay, so some.
Show the letters again.
Yeah, Kushal, yes, once again. Yeah, just give me a little bit of time. So Monica, I can see that you have raised your hand. You want to say something? So Samar, you have raised a hand. Do you
Yes,
want
sir. I want to say because I am getting only T.
you are getting which letters?
I got only T and L.
That's okay. You can try a little, you can take some time, you can try, and you'll get the other letters also.
Okay.
One clue is that for some letters you have to fold the square like this, but for some letters you have to fold the square like this. That is horizontally, top and bottom. So that is one clue. Okay, so in the chat I can see many are getting, yeah, many have got T, good. Some of you have got O, nice. Yeah, you can take as much time as you want. Try to get as many letters as you want. Okay, now I will rearrange these letters also so that it becomes a word. So all of these letters,
So,
yes.
what we have to do, I've joined little late.
Okay, so Advay, I will quickly explain. You need to take a small square. Yeah. So take a small square.
So, of paper.
Yeah, take a small square like this of
Yes.
and the challenge for you is to take this square, fold it into half, make some cut to this half square so that when you open, you get an alphabet. So you get the alphabet T or H or E, whatever you see on the screen. So all of these letters can be done by folding the square into half, making some cut and opening it. So when you open this after making some cuts, you should get the letter C. So how will you do all? How will you create all of these letters? That is the challenge.
Sir, I'm not able to do C.
That's okay. I will give a little bit of time. So the thing is, this is for us to explore. You don't have to worry whether others are getting, you're getting or not getting. It is just a fun exercise for us to try. We will spend a little bit of time on this, and I will give some answers, and then we will do it. So I see Advay, there's a lot of background noise from your side. Can you just mute? Yeah. So if you're not able to get some letters, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Sai Harshita, you have raised your hand. Do you want to share something?
Sorry, sir, I forgot to put it down after the last question.
Oh. Okay, so I will also keep some squares ready. I can show you. Yeah, so I don't have ready-made answers for all of these. I also have to work along with you now.
कैसे कट करना?
So some of you have got H, very nice. Some of you have got C, very nice. O also people have got very good. L, very nice.
Sir, I have got letter M. Can you see?
Wait, I am not able to see the video panel just yet. Yeah, yeah, very nice. Yes, Monica, I can see it. Very nice. Yeah, Isha, I think you have got a question also. Should the letter be of paper or can it be the blank? I didn't understand the question. What did you mean?
So for T, we cut out the unnecessary part, but if we cut out make in the middle, so the blank space can also be a letter.
Oh, you are making like the gap you want to make as the alphabet.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice. That is not what I had in mind, but yeah, we can try that way also. But that's not what I had in mind, but that's still a very interesting way of thinking. Very nice.
Thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
I am getting letter D, but inside hole is not occurring. Inside hole is not occurring.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Try a little bit, and you'll be able to get that also. Okay. So Lakshay, I can see you've raised a hand. Do you want to say something?
Sir,
L.
Okay. Lakshay, very nice.
sir, please
Yes.
share the screen.
Okay. Yeah. I'll share the screen. 1 second. So I will give maybe a little bit of time, and then we will look at all the solutions. Okay, Advay has done O also. Very nice. So Sia, try to get the E and the D. Okay, Sia, Babita.
I got T. I got letter T.
Okay, very nice. Try the other letters also.
T, H, and L.
Hmm.
Sir, I got T, sir.
Okay, so Tilak, just mute yourself. There's some echo from your side.
Sir, I have done O.
Okay, very nice, Samar.
I got T, sir.
Okay, very nice. So Kushal, you got M also, good.
So,
Yes, Adil.
we have to fold a paper and then cut from the corner, and then it will make a shape like that.
You can cut from any side, but when you open it, you should get the alphabet. That is the challenge.
Sir, I got
So,
W.
Wait. Many of you are talking at the same time, so it's confusing. So, Adway, mute yourself.
I got W.
Okay, Monica. Okay, good. Okay,
sir, ये हमें
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
Sir, I'm only able to get O as a curved letter. The other curved letters are not coming for me.
Okay, that's okay. If you're not able to get it now, it's okay. You can maybe practice later. So, I will just show one solution. So,
Sir, my L looks like an L at first, but when you fold it around, it's still an L.
okay, very nice, Ashit. Okay, so everyone lower your hand. How many of you have got the T? Only those who have got the T, raise your hand. It's okay if you don't get. I just want to know who got the T. That's all. Okay, so maybe I will ask one of you to share how you got it. So I'll ask Sia. Sia, can you demonstrate how you got the T?
Yes, sir. So, first of all, this is my tea.
Hmm.
So, I will take another piece of paper. I folded it in half, and then I've cut it.
Okay, so yes, go ahead.
So, when we open this, we get a tea.
Yeah, very nice. Sia. So I also did the same thing. Let me share this. Yeah, let me stop it. Yeah, right. So I also did the same thing. Basically, I folded the square into half. I cut off this part, and when I open it, I'm getting a T. Right. So everyone, lower your hand.
Sir, I got letter H.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come to it. So everyone, lower your hand first. Okay. So those who got the letter E, raise your hand. Only those who got the letter E. Okay.
Sir,
So
E.
the letter E for elephant. So maybe Aishani, can you demonstrate how you got the letter E?
Sir, I made this E.
Right. Can you make it once more so that we can all see how we are able to get it?
No, sir, but I don't have any paper left.
Oh, okay, fine. Right. So can you just fold it and show what it looks like, what the half looks like?
Sir, I have folded this the square which I had. I folded it in the half by horizontally, and I have made this type of design after I cut it, and when I unfolded it, it looked like an E.
Okay, very good. Right. So I will show it in any case, in case someone is not able to see that. So everyone, just look. So I have this square, and I fold it into half like this, or rather, I'm folding it horizontally so that it looks like this. So now, how do I make the cut? I will first I will just first draw this part. So now, if I cut along this, if I cut along that part, I will have this kind of weird shape, which is like a rectangle from which I've removed another rectangle. And when I open it, it becomes the letter E. Okay.
Yes, sir. I too got E.
Okay, very nice. So now I have a challenge for all of you. Okay, so now the challenge is this. Take one more sheet of square. You need to get the letter X. X as in X-ray or xylophone. But first I have a question for you. So I want to run a poll that
I have also made the N.
Yeah. So you have to make the letter X. But the question for you is, how many cuts do you need to make that letter X? So Shravan, can you run that poll now?
Sir, 4 cuts.
Yes. So first, just answer the poll. There will be a poll question running for you. Just guess how many cuts you need, and then we will see. So the question for you to think about is, to make the letter X, how many cuts do we need?
Sir, should we make the X after answering the poll?
First, you will take the poll, and then maybe you can start working on it.
I can make it in 4 cuts.
Okay. Yeah. Shravan, you are able to run the poll?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
Half of them have answered.
Okay. So just take a guess at this point. You don't have to think right now. Just take a guess. Can you do it? Some of you said 4. Some of you said 3. Will we need 5 cuts? Will we need 6? Can we do it less than 3? So we are looking at the minimum number of cuts. Minimum means as little as possible. Okay, I'll just give like 1 minute for you to fill.
Sir, I have made X.
Okay, who is this?
Sir, Samarth Kark.
Okay,
I
Samarth.
also did it.
Okay.
Sir,
Wait. I'll come to you one by one. So Samarth, how many cuts did you require to make that X?
Sir, 2, because we have to make one cut this side and one cut this side.
Okay. So Sia, how many cuts did you need to make that X?
Sir, I needed 6 cuts.
Okay, you made 6 cuts.
In 4
Sir, I
cuts,
took 4
but
cuts.
Yeah. Everyone, don't just start unmuting and talking because it'll be very confusing. I'll come to you one by one. So
Ashwin, shall I end the poll and share the results?
yes. So Shravan, yeah, you can end the poll, share the result.
Are you able to see?
Yeah, so I am not able to see, unfortunately. So what is the poll saying?
Okay. 7 people have said 2 cuts. 20 have said 4 cuts. 4 people have said more than 4 cuts.
Oh, okay. So 2 cuts, 4 cuts, or more than 4 cuts.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I have a challenge for all of you participants. I can make the X out of this square sheet of paper by making just 1 cut. So this is the challenge for all of you. Can you make the square into an X using only 1 cut? You can fold the square in any way you want. You can cut in whatever way you want, but just 1 cut and you should get the letter X. So think about this for a little bit. I will also start working on this now.
Sir, we cannot hear you. You are on mute.
Yeah, sorry. So I will also start working on this. This is my square sheet and I'm going to get the letter X with 1 cut. Okay, so those who think it is possible, raise your hand. Otherwise, just lower your hand. Is it possible to get the letter X in just 1 cut?
Sir, you done?
Yeah, Aisha, I can see that you've got the letter X. Very nice. But how many cuts did you take, Aisha?
Only 1 cut.
Oh, 1 cut you were able to get.
Yes.
Very impressive.
Sir,
Okay.
I also got it in 1 cut.
Yes,
Sir.
sure.
It's little different.
I got it in 4 cuts.
Okay, so Sai Harshita, show me what does
Sir,
your
it
X
looks
look
like more
I
like
got in 1.
Okay. Yeah, Sai Harshita, you got it. Bhagat, you also got it. Yeah, very nice. So many people are able to get it in 1 cut.
Sir, shall I show?
Yeah.
First, I take a square
Wait.
paper.
Let me spotlight you. Yeah, go ahead. Aisha, go ahead, please.
First, I take a square paper. Then I folded it like this, rectangle shape, and like this. Then I made a mark like this. Then I cut it rectangular. So
Okay.
this is the
Yeah,
but
very
sir,
nice.
it didn't happen in 1 cut.
Yeah,
Yes.
Aisha, I will consider that as 2 cuts. That is 2 cuts. You did 1 cut here and 1 cut here. So that's 2 cuts. But still, it's very impressive, Aisha.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Yes. Yeah, Sai Harshita, go ahead. Wait. I'll come to you one by one. Advay, just wait.
first I folded it in half like this. And then I folded it in half again. Then I turned it into a triangle like this. Once it turned into a triangle, it's an X.
Yeah, very nice, Harshita. So, yeah, I will show it once more. So, Advay, at that point, I mean, you wanted to say something. Advay, what did you want to ask?
Yes, sir. I'm saying Aisha has taken the triangle.
Yes, Aisha has taken a triangle. Yes, that is correct. So now I will show you how to get it in 1 cut. Harshita also showed, but I'll show it anyway. So just let me know if you are able to see the paper properly. You're able to see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here is my square and I will fold it first like this. So now it's become into half and I'll fold it again like this. So I will have
Ashwin, you can move a bit closer to your body.
Yeah, now it's
Yes.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I have now folded it into four. That is, I folded like this first, then like this, and now I will fold it again into half like this. So I get this small but very thick triangle, and now I will just make one cut. I will just make the cut here, just one line. So let's see what we get if we do that cut. Okay, so this is the part I removed, and now let's see what shape we get. So now is this. And I'm able to get the X. So did you all see? Yeah. So you are able to make the X with just one cut from a square sheet of paper. Okay. So that was the activity with paper cutting. But actually the session today was about paper folding. So we just did a little bit of paper cutting. So we will do some activity with paper folding and I will show you something interesting that you can make. So can you all see this paper tray? So this is a paper tray I made out of some rough sheet. So this tray you can do just by folding paper. So I will show you how to make this paper tray. Before that, I just want to know if any of you have some questions. So if you have some questions, just raise your hand.
Sir.
Great. So Kavini, you have some question?
Sir.
Yes, Samar.
Sir, please show the all cuts of the alphabets you tell to do us. Please show all the.
Yes, Samar, that we will do at the end. Okay, so you can work on it later also. So I will show you the answer for all the alphabets maybe later. So not now. Okay. So yeah, Aishani, you have raised your hand. Do you want to share something? Yeah, Aishani, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. A long time ago, I made this H.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
And this C also.
Okay, very good.
And L. And O.
O, you haven't made the full O. That is still the whole that's missing, right? It's still one big oval you have right now. But anyway, very nice, Aishani. Yeah, see, I can see that you finished the O also. Very good. So now we will go to the next activity.
Even I have got.
Okay, so Kirti, yes, I can see your alphabets.
Sir,
Yes, Hashita, yeah.
so for the folding activity, do we use the same size small squares or bigger squares?
For the folding activity, A4 sheet. So just keep this A4 sheet with you ready.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Kirti, yes, I can see that you made all the alphabets. Very nice. L is missing, I guess.
Sir, I got letter E.
Okay, yeah, that's very nice. So now let's move on to the next activity. Okay, so everyone just lower your hand, go on mute, and keep this A4 sheet with you. Okay, what we are going to do now is we are going to make a paper tray out of just a sheet of paper. And we will do this tray without using any gum, without any cutting, just by folding, we will try to make this tray. So first, everyone just take this A4 sheet ready. If you don't have A4, that is okay. Any other sheet will also be mostly fine only. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So yeah, all of you have got the sheet ready. Good. Now what you do first is we have to make a double door. So we will need like a 2-door cupboard. So what are we going to do? First, you fold this into half so that you will know the exact middle line. So we'll first fold it into half. So this is the middle line. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a double door fold. Double door fold means I will fold this into half like this and this into half like this so that I get 2 doors. Okay. So I'll fold it and show you. Yeah. Make sure you are on mute. Yeah. Let me show this. Yeah. Is this visible now for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, for now, let's come back to this paper tray activity and we'll go to the alphabets later.
Ashwin, you can increase the angle of the laptop a bit. Yes, yes. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So everyone, just first observe what I'm doing. Then I will repeat for you to see and then you can go ahead and do it. Okay. So first, just observe what I'm doing. So what I had with initially, I just had the sheet of paper. I got this middle line and I folded it so that I get 2 doors. Like this, I folded once, and like this, I folded the other side also. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to open it halfway. I'm going to open both the double doors halfway. That is, I will open this only halfway so that it looks like this. So, again, on the other side also. So for me, this is the left side. Yeah. So just do this first and then I will tell you what the next step is. So what did you have to do? You first need to fold it like this. You get 2 double doors and you open it only halfway so that it becomes like this. So once you have this, just type ready in the chat box and I'll tell you what to do next. Yeah, so some of you, Sia, Aishani, you are ready, but I'll just give a little bit of time for everyone to do it. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah, Aisha, Druhi, Kirti, Arshit, Isha, Mangreen. Yes, good. Okay. So now, just again, observe first.
Angela, I am.
Just observe what I'm doing and then you go ahead and do it. So here, I have this part, right? What I will do, I will close again. Okay. But now I have these 2 lines. What I will do, this corner, I will make this corner into a triangle so that it comes just till the crease. So what am I doing? I first opened it halfway. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to close it and just make this triangle in this corner. Okay. And I will do this on all 4 corners. So this I've brought in and this triangle also I will bring in. So everyone just please be on mute. If you have a doubt, just keep your hand raised and I'll come. So do it for these 2 corners and do it for the other corners also.
मैं उसको मारने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. Sir, can you mosquitoes without getting ill? Can you bring your anti-mosquito?
Shravan, can you just mute the participant?
Sir, we can't hear you.
Okay. So you need to fold all the 4 corners this way. That is, first you started with a square sheet of paper with an A4 sheet. You folded it into 2 halves like this. Then opened it only halfway so that you can get the middle line of this also. And then what do? we fold the corner inside. The corner only till this middle line of both the double doors.
Fine, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
now,
okay.
yeah, wait. I will not be able to see right now. So you should have this. Okay. Once you have this, just open the half doors again so that you have this. Okay. And now, when you pull it, it will start to form the tray. So once you start pulling it, the other corners will start coming up, and here you make a fold. So let me just show it once for all of you. So just see first, and then you can do it on your own. So what you will have is you have folded the corners in like this. Now you open the half doors again so that it overlaps on the triangles. And now here, when you pull these two flaps, it will start to form the tray. So here, once you have this, you fold along this edge also. And you mark the corner also so that it becomes a little firm and stable.
Sir,
Sir, I don't understand it.
sir, I also don't understand.
Yes, wait.
Yes, sir.
Wait, I will not be able to see what you are doing yet. So just observe first and I will explain it once more. Okay, so I will explain it once more. Okay, we start with an A4 sheet of paper and you fold it into half so that you get the middle line and you get this two doors, these two doors, okay, and you open these doors halfway so that you will get the middle line. So everyone is able to understand up till this part. Okay, so after you have got this, open it again and make these triangles, that is take this corner and bring it. Don't bring it the whole way up till the middle, but just up till the line that we made. So just up to this line, you make this triangle and you do it on all sides, on all four corners. So after you make these four corners, fold the triangle inside and open this half door again so that it will look like this. So from the top, it will look like this, but from the bottom, it should look like this. That is, these triangles should be inside. So up till this, is everyone clear? Is everyone able to understand? You can unmute and say if you are able to understand.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. I have
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now you have got up till this part, right? So now what you have to do
I
is,
can't understand, sir.
yeah, if you don't understand, just wait a little bit. For those who are up till this step, if you pull these two flaps, the other two sides will start to come up. So then you bring that corner up and you make the fold like this. So make the fold here and you will need to make this corner, make a fold in this corner also. So if you do it on both sides, you will then get this kind of a tray. You need to fold the corners and the edges a little bit and then you will have the tray. So is everyone able to see the tray?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what you have to do is after you are at this step, pull it up and fold along these edges. Then you will get the tray.
Sir, can I take
Completed,
it
sir.
together?
Yes. So wait, I couldn't hear what you were saying. Yeah, those who have a doubt, just raise your hand. Yeah, Sia, I can see that you made it very nice. Kirti, yeah, you also got it. Arshit, yes. Aisha, yeah, very nice. Mandreen, very nice. Kaivalya, I can see you also got it. Bhagat, Kirti, good. Nishika, yes, you also got it.
Sir, I also
Yeah.
made it, but I can't on my camera. I've also made it, but I can't on my camera.
That's okay.
Sir,
Yeah, who is this?
can I tape this?
If you want, you can tape, but it should not be necessary. If you have folded it properly, it will be firm. Okay, so now you have this kind of a tray, and we just made this tray out of just a piece of paper. So just just once you have the tray, just mark this boundary with a sketch pen or color pencil so that it will be more visible for you. Yeah, this is not required, but if you want, you can just do it. I will do it so that I can show you later what I'm talking about.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, after we fold it half and do the half of the one side and fold the crease in triangle till then I understand, but further I do not understand.
It's okay, Summer. I think it will just take a little bit of time for you, but don't worry about it. So yeah, you can just try it later also. So everyone else for this tray, just put the number 1.
Sir, I make it, sir. Sir, can you show the next step?
Yeah. Devraj, yes, that flap should be along the rim. Devraj Tilak, it's like sticking out. It shouldn't be that way. It should be like uniform.
Yes,
Right. So just label this tray as 1 because we will make one more tray now. So this basically those who were not able to make the first tray, just observe again. This will be like a practice for you. So those who have already made this first tray, again, you can also do it. This will also be a little practice. But yeah, don't start doing it yet. Just see what I'm doing and then follow me. So if you are not able to make the tray, don't worry, it's okay. The older kids might be able to do it more easily, more faster. So if you're not able to do it, it's okay. With a little practice, you'll also do it. So now I want to do another tray, but observe what I'm going to do. So is the sheet visible
Please
now?
increase the laptop angle.
It's visible now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so we are again going to make a tray, but this time it's going to be a little different. What we did last time was I folded the sheet like this into half. But now I will fold the sheet this way into half. Okay, so basically it's the same sheet of paper, but then I am just folding along a different length. So now I'm keeping the long side and folding it into half. And again, I will make the same tray again. So those who were not able to do it earlier, just observe what I'm doing. I will do it slowly with explaining each step. So get this middle line. Those who have figured out how to make the tray, you can try on your own. Those who want, just see what I'm doing. So fold it again into half like this, so that you get.
sir, I make it, sir.
Yeah, Devraj, nice.
Sir,
But
I
yeah.
complete, sir.
Okay, so I will not. Everyone, go back on mute. So I won't be able to see what you are showing because like my camera is showing. Yeah, my screen is basically tilted so that I can only show what I am doing. If you have finished, very nice. Just put it on chat. Okay. So everyone who is working on the second tray, basically you have the sheet, you get the middle line, get 2 double doors, and open this double door halfway. Yeah, I can see someone shouting in the background. Don't do that. So I fold this double door into half. I will again fold this also into half. Okay, so this is going to be a very long trip, but that's okay. So what have we done? We got the middle line, we folded into two halves like this, opened it. Yes, who is this?
So my phone battery is low. I leave class.
Yeah, okay. If you want, you can leave. So others just see what I'm doing. I'm closing it and I'm bringing this corner halfway in. So I'm just bringing the corner over here. And same for all the four corners. I will do it for the other corners also. Once I have these triangles, I will open it. And now I need to pull it. I just need to pull these two flaps and it will form a tray. So once I pull these two flaps, this part will start to rise. I'll just bend it a little and make this into a crease. And this corner, I will just need to crease a little properly so that it will be stable. So this corner also, let me hold it properly. So now this part is done. I'll have to do the same thing on the other side. That is, if I bring this up.
Getting it. I got it the first time, but for some reason not the second time.
It's okay. You can try once more. So once you make these edges and you fold this corner also, it will then form another tray. So I will again just mark a rectangle on the inside. It is just for me to show you all. That's it. And I am going to label this 2. Right. So there we now have 2 trays. One is the first tray that we made and another long tray. So yeah, those who have made both trays, just type 1 and 2 on the chat so that I'll know how many of you have finished. Yeah, I can see Sia has done, Kirti has done, very nice. Yeah, Chinmay, you're able to do. Mandreen, yes, very nice. Yeah, so Chinmay, basically the second one is like you're doing it after some practice, right? So it's coming better, very nice. Yeah, Sia, Isha, Harshit, yeah, very nice. Yeah, Nishika, if you're not able to do 2, it's okay. Just try a little, try once more, we'll be able to get it. Yeah, Gurleen, very nice.
So the edges of my first tray aren't very proper, so can I glue them?
Yeah, if you want, you can glue them. So with practice, it will, like, just the crease alone will make it firm. Yeah, even for me, it sticks out a little bit. That's okay. Okay, so I will just give 1 or 2 minutes for everyone to finish. Yeah, Aisha, yes, I can see that you also made the tray. Okay, good. Yeah, Joyce, Mary, nice. Yes, Mandarin, today is the last day. Okay. So I now have two trays, and both of these trays I made from the same sheet of paper only. That is, I started with A4 sheet. Now I have a poll for you. Which of these two is bigger? That is, which of these two trays has bigger area? That is, this kind of square or this rectangle. So, Shravan, can you run the poll?
Yeah.
So, just first take a guess. Which of these two will be bigger? Then we will actually find out. We will do some math and we will find out. So, among these two trays, which tray is bigger? You will have the poll option.
Two is big.
Put it, yeah, use the poll option.
But box is very long.
Right. So, yeah, just put it on the poll. We will see whether one will be bigger or two will be bigger, or will they both be of same size. So just put it on the poll. We will see. Yeah, Chinmay, I can see your
Sir,
answer.
pest is big, sir. Pest.
Okay, everyone be on mute. I'll just give a little bit of time for everyone to try. So some of you might be doing this over YouTube also. You can also put your options in chat.
Ashwin, maybe you can hold it for some time.
Yeah. So I will just.
Sir, make this second tree.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just show this.
Sir, make the second tree.
So why are you saying it's the second tray? Okay, Shravan, you can maybe stop the poll.
Sir, can we get the poll results?
Yeah. So Shravan, can you share the poll results for all of us?
Yeah, half of them have said both have same area.
Okay.
And 13% tray 1, 38% tray 2.
Okay, so most of you feel they both will have the same area only, and about 1/3, a little more than 1/3 are saying it is going to be tray 2, and few of you believe it's tray 1. Okay, now we will actually do the measurement and find out. So how do we find the area of this tray? You need to measure the length and the breadth and multiply. So I will do the measurement, and I will put my measurement on chat. You can also take a scale, measure the length, and calculate the area. So how do we calculate the area of a rectangle? It is length into breadth. Measure this length, measure this breadth, and multiply both. If you want, you can multiply by hand. If you want, you can multiply with calculator also. So yeah, I will also do the measurement, and I will write down what answers I get. So for tray 1, yeah, for you, I think it might look upside down, but yeah, I can help it. So tray 1, length is how much, breadth is how much. For me, it is coming out to be okay. Length is coming out to be about 13 centimeters. Is it on both sides? Yeah, it's something like 13.5. It will be a little here and there, but that is okay because we are not doing it perfectly. There will be a small difference. There will be a few millimeter difference, but that's okay. So now I will look at the breadth. This is coming out to be almost 15 centimeters for me. So on this side, how much is it coming out to be? About 15. So the area of the first tray for me, it is coming out to be 15 5s are 75. So 7 carry over. 15 into 3 is 45 plus 7 2. So 5 carry over. And 15 into 1 is 15. So for me, this is coming out to be about 200 centimeters, 202.5 centimeters square. So this is the area of tray 1. So let me do this for tray 2. I need to first find the length. I need to find the breadth. So for me, the breadth is coming out to be about 11 centimeters. I'll check here also. So yeah, the breadth is 11 centimeters and the length is pretty long. So it will be 24 centimeters, a little more than 24 centimeters. So let me measure on this side. Yeah, I'll just take it as 24. So now the area will come to be 24 into 11, which is 4. So 4 carry over. 264 centimeters square. So now we have calculated the area of the board, and let me write down the area. So this so tray 1 is having an area of 202.5 centimeters square, but tray 2 is having an area of 264. So tray 2 is coming out to be the bigger tray in terms of area.
Sir,
Yes.
when the square is smaller,
Hmm.
but we didn't do more folds. Are supposed to be the same actually.
Yeah, so we started with the same sheet of paper only, right? But how come we are now getting to 2 different areas?
Yes, sir. One is 264. Oh, sorry about that. One is 264 and the other is 217.
Yeah. So why are we getting the 2 different areas even though we started with the same sheet of paper only?
Sir, due to increased height of paper 1.
So Naren also shared this idea that it's because of the corner folds. So in one tray, this height is quite small, but in this tray, the height is a bit big. So that fold is reducing the length or breadth on one of those sides. So that is why it is changing the area, the length and the breadth of this rectangle and also the area.
Sir, as we considered it a cuboid, then we will get us equal area.
Okay, so now if we will
But tray
calculate
1 is what centimeter?
Tray 1 for me was 13.5 centimeter and 15 centimeter.
Sir,
2 is 24 and 11. But yeah, you might have started with a different sheet of paper, so you will get different answers. That is okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. So now I will ask a different question. Here we calculated the area. That is, we took just the bottom surface and we are seeing which will be bigger. And we have initially we thought both will be same only, but it turns out that tray 2 is coming out to be bigger. Now we will go to a different question. Now suppose I am going to fill this tray with sand. I can fill it with water also, but water will leak. So suppose I fill with sand. Which of these two trays, 1 and 2, which of these two trays do you think will hold more sand? So Shravan, you can maybe run the second poll.
Yeah.
So we have tray 1 and tray 2. Which of these two will hold more volume? Which will hold more sand? Do you think they both will have same volume, or one will be greater or two will be greater? So yeah, right now just make a guess. Okay, Kaivalya, you feel both will have same only. Okay.
Yes, sir, as we considering their volume.
Okay, you feel the volume is going to be the same. Okay, fine. We will see. Yeah, everyone just put what you feel in the poll. Okay, so Kaivalya, you have raised your hand. Do you want to share something?
No, sir.
Okay. Chinmay, you raised a hand. Do you want to share something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, as we have taken the same paper to construct the both of these cuboids, their volume will be same. They will hold same amount of sand.
Okay. But the area, we clearly have calculated the area to be different now. Then how can the volume also be same?
The area and matter is not necessary to be same.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Oh, so even if the area is different, volume can also be same?
Yes.
Oh, how can that be possible?
Sir, as in cuboid 1, its height is more, and as in cuboid 2, its length is more.
Yeah. Yes, we will see if that is true. So what you are saying is it is possible for cuboids, even if they have different areas, that is one face, even if they have different area, it is possible for them to have the same volume. Okay, so Shravan, can you share the poll results?
खत्म हो गया पोल रिजल्ट्स हो रहे हैं
Yeah, so tray 1, 4 people have opted. Tray 2, 10 people. And 8 of them say both have the same volume.
Okay, so like nobody is betting on tray 1, like poor tray 1. So most of you feel tray 2 is going to be bigger, or both of them are going to be of equal volume. Okay, so now we will calculate and check. How do we calculate? We have already found the area, right? We have found the area of this tray. Now, what more do we need? We only need to measure this height. So everyone just take 2 minutes and find out the volume of the trays that you have made. So I will also do the same thing.
So how do we find it out?
How do you find the height of this tray?
It's not the height, the volume.
The volume will be area of this base into this height. So I have already calculated the area of this. I just need to find the height, this height, and multiply it with the area.
Using a creative measurement.
What creative measurement? Okay, so let me do this calculation. So for tray 1, my height is about 4 centimeter. It's something like.
It has to happen.
Yeah, it is coming out to be something like 3.7 or something. Let me just check whether it is for all the other sides. Yeah, so the height is 3.7. So the volume.
Try to make tray 2.
Yeah, so I will do a little bit of cheating, I guess. I will do this on a calculator. So I need to multiply the area, which is 202.5, and multiply with the height, which is 3.7 for tray 1. So my area is coming out to be 749.25 centimeter cube. So this is the volume for tray 1. I will write it down also. Now let me do the same thing for tray 2. So I have found the area of the base. Now I have to find the height. So this height is coming out to be some 2.5 centimeters. Yeah, I guess it's a little more than that, 2.7 or something. Yeah, I'll just take it to be 2.7. So the volume of tray 2 is going to be 264 to 2.7, which is coming out to be 712.8 centimeter cube. So what we have is that, yeah, let me write down this one.
How to find its volume?
Volume is the area of the base into height. So after doing the calculation, what I get is the volume of tray 1 is 749.25. It is almost 750. But volume of tray 2 is just 712. So
Sir,
actually,
tray 1 is bigger because the sides are taller, sir, so it can hold more rather
yes,
than this one.
yeah. So even though this tray is longer, this has more height. So this will actually be able to fill more size. This has more volume. But it is actually not by so much. This is just almost 750 and this is a little more than 700. So it is still pretty close.
Sir, their volume is partially different.
Yes, but tray 1 is able to beat tray 2 slightly. It's able to accommodate a little more space. So here tray 1 actually has more volume. Right. So I actually had another activity planned for you. But since we are out of time, I think we will just stop here. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. So let me quickly recap what all we did today. We started with this activity where we had to take a square sheet of paper and cut it to get different alphabets. So we got the alphabet T, and many of you showed other alphabets also, like C, L, H, E, D, and so on. Most of you have got more than one letters, which is very nice. Some of you, if you haven't got one or two of the letters, it's okay. Like you can try later and you will be able to get it. And we saw this letter X. So first, we thought it is going to take 4 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are actually 8 cuts. So when I asked how many cuts it's going to take, first all of you said it is going to be 4. But then Aisha was able to do it with just 2 cuts. And later we saw that it can be done with just 1 cut. So how do we do it? I just fold the square 3 times and I will just cut off this part. And when I open it, I will get the letter X. And then we learned how to make this paper tray. So even though this is the first time many of you are seeing it, I'm very happy to see that many of you have got this tray, that is you are able to make it in the first attempt itself. Those who are not able to do it in the first attempt, you actually tried it once more, and in the second attempt you are still able to do it. Many of you put it on chat also. Yes, Isha will answer your question.
Trees and letters.
Tray 2 is impossible.
Wait. Everyone just be on mute for a little bit. So we were able to make 2 different trays, both from the same sheet of paper.
Second one, Mama.
We are able to make 2 different trays from the same sheet of paper. First, we thought they both will have the same area, but it turns out that one of them is bigger. That is, tray 2 actually has more area than tray 1, even though we made it from the same sheet of paper. And when we are calculating the volume, we saw that we initially thought they both might have the same volume or tray 2 might be bigger, but it turns out that tray 1 actually has more volume. Okay, so I will ask one question. For calculating the area and the volume and so on, I took a scale and I measured the volume of this tray. Do you think it is possible to get the volume or the area not by using the length of the tray, but by using the length of this sheet of paper? I just start with this sheet of paper. So if I know the length and breadth of this sheet of paper, will I be able to get the area of this tray or this tray? How many of you think it is possible? Raise your hand. Okay, so I can see few of you have raised your hand. So this will be the challenge for you. See how it is possible to get this area just by getting the area of this sheet. So this will be the challenge for you to think about. Yeah, I actually had another very nice activity. That is, suppose I take a triangle. So let me take a random triangle. So suppose I take a random triangle. Is it possible to balance it on a finger? No, it's falling off. So,
Yes, sir, we can.
right. So this was the challenge. How to balance a triangle on a finger, but how to get this balance using paper folding. I wanted to show that, but yeah, since we are out of time, maybe we'll do it. Yeah, maybe in some other session. So now that we have reached the end of the session, I just want to share this. So just think about what all we did in the last 1.5 hours, and just share what you enjoyed the most today, what surprised you the most, what new things you learned, and if you have any new questions after this session, you can put all of these on the chat. If you want, you can raise your hand. I will come to you and I'll unmute you. So, Isha, you had asked, right? Is it possible to make all letters through this method? No, only some of the letters we can make. And that is also a challenge for you. So, which are the letters you can make by cutting from a square? You can think about that also. That is another homework challenge for you.
So we can cut Y also with this.
Yes, Kirti. Yes, we can make Y also.
So which other shapes can we make by folding?
Yeah, that I was.
Sir, according to me, all the symmetrical shapes can be made.
Yes, Kaivalya. Yeah, can you explain what symmetry is?
Symmetry is the property that any alphabet can be divided into two equal parts.
Yes, exactly. So
horizontally or vertically.
Yes, correct. So some alphabets will be able to make. So Kaivalya, can you give an example? Can you give a few examples of symmetric alphabets?
Sir, we can divide A vertically, B horizontally, same C horizontally.
Yeah.
D also we can divide, but some letters we cannot divide, like J and K. K also can divide. Q.
If the K is capital.
Yes, if the K is capital, yes. that is symmetric only.
Talking about capital letters.
So can you give an example which is not symmetric, which cannot be made from the square?
J, R, Q.
G.
L,
yeah.
L.
Yeah, L we actually made, no? L it is possible. But G, R, Q, very nice. Those are all letters which we can't make by just cutting from a square structure. Very nice.
P also.
Yes, P also. Very good. So yeah, others try to make all the other alphabets from a square. So see if you can make N or Z or K and so on. So this you try later on your own. Yeah. So can you all share what you enjoyed the most on chat? Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, see my trays and letters.
Which letters? Kirti.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I can see all of your letters. Yes, you have made all the letters. Very nice. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I had a question that I could not understand how to find the volume of both the trays.
Okay. So which class are you in, Ruhi?
Sir, I am in class 4.
Oh, you're in class 4. Okay, so you will learn this in higher classes. The way we find volume is you find the length, breadth, and the height. That is the length, the breadth, and this height, and you multiply all those three numbers. And that's how you will get the volume of any cuboid. So This is also a tray. I mean, this is also a cuboid. So this will also have the same property. I just multiplied this height with this length and this breadth. So you will learn this in higher classes. Right. So Chinmay, I can see that you have raised your hand. Do you want to share something?
Sir, today's amazing thing was that to make the X by only one cut.
Okay. Very nice. So were
Yes,
you
sir.
able to do it, Chinmay?
This is the best thing that I learned in this class.
Okay. Very nice, Aishani. So yeah, Sia, you want to share something?
Yes, sir. Today I also enjoyed like making the boxes in tray without the glue and scissors, because mostly every box or tray that I've seen and done in origami always uses glue or scissors. And cutting out the letters was also very interesting. I haven't tried that before.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, Harshita, you want to share something?
Sir, it was fun to do all these things, sir. And I didn't know that we how to do area, well, implementing in real life, sir.
Okay. So Harshita, which class are you in?
Sir, I'm in 5th, sir.
Oh, okay. So you will be learning this anyway in this year or next year. So
Sir,
anyway.
I know the formula, but I didn't know how to apply it in real life.
Okay, fine. So yeah, today you will learn that also. Yeah, Kaivalya, Bhagat, you want to share something?
The best part for me was discussing about the area and volume and all the discussion. I love that part.
Okay, very nice. So Kaivalya, which class are you in?
9th.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay then. So I think we will.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
So, can we make any sort of shape using that? Because I wasn't able to make the shapes which have holes in the center except O.
Yes, you can do D also. So yeah, D will require a little bit of trick, I would say. But yeah, I'll just say it is possible. So I'll let you try it on your own. So I guess we will stop here right now. And yeah, I will see you all again in another session.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.